He sits out Bogut with a screen on Gallinari.
Guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries.
Was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after.
The Warriors leading. Inside.
That possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Now here's Freak. Guard his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter. And making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And here. Now here's Iguodala. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Well, let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. 4th in second chance points, 7th in rebounding. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. I mean, they weren't afraid to play the game at a fast pace and run a little bit.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite, and they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
6 to shoot. Here's Bailey. The shot missed. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at it.
Tries again. Out to Gallinari. Now here's Freak, guarded by Kerr. Here's Bailey. And again, Denver, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's Iguodala with the drive, and he goes in for the tie.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace. No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had. Have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponent's field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson outside. Here's Curry with the 3, and the Warriors get it back. That is good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Freak with it. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
No good from Bogut.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Wing shot on the way, and
How to do what? You blocked a million people, ain't you?
another, once again, shot good from Bailey. Now it's just a three-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Green against Chandler. Thompson for 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
There's the pick. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The Nuggets shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Freak's got 11 points.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Timeout. Start it.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He said to the guys that he didn't want the shot clock getting under 10 seconds when they've got the ball. He wants a high volume of shots and a very aggressive offensive approach. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And the basket good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Backs up.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it.
On the heels of 10 straight bursts.
Moves it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. That's now 8 points for Draymond Green.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
Livingston kicks to Green. Golden State moving it around. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming in the last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
He hits both from the stripe. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goal, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Now, Freak. He's got 20. No good on the 3.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication.
Come on now, let's go.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural kid, watch out, watch out.
Freak with it, picked up by Thompson.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And a footnote to Ezeli, one of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Pass to Green. He dishes it to Livingston. Kicks it to Thompson. Will it go? And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Thompson's got 5 now.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Freak. He's got 25. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Warriors trail by 3. Livingston dishes to Barnes. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The Warriors pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his...
That's outside.
Comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. Looking amped up, and some changes here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Thompson. Big group substitution here for Denver. Laverne, he's checked in for Nurkic. Arthur comes in for Kenneth Faried. Martin's checked in for Gary Harris. And Freak subbed in for Moutier. Warriors trail by 4. Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He kicks it to Curry. And he was fouled in the shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch off it. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought in.
They really did, and people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and play to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Green, no luck.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And here's Freak, 25 points in the game.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him this far, they could stretch this lead out.
And the basket by Curry.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Nuggets trail. Now here's Freak. Got it. Good job in the low post. Freak's got 27 points. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of it.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise.
Look at that jam. I mean, just got beautiful.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets to space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Just watching Justice Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, and good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down man. What you said, the fact that he's fairly agile makes him tough.
And that one falls for Ezeli. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Warriors on top, leading by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
So I think our mindset right now is like, what just happened? We got straight blindsided by it. Our lead may advance before our eyes, but there's still 2 quarters left to play, so we should be fine.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Props for the way you operated in the open court. Good use of the fast break. We caught him flat-footed a few times and got some easy buckets out of it. One big reason to be encouraged is the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense, and that's just the kind of lift we could use. And in these next 2 quarters, the tempo ought to be brisk. And if we have anything to say about it, it will be. Let's push the ball and see what happens. If we go out there and show the killer instinct I know we have, this is not a team that can stay with us. Let's up that intensity.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Nice move there for the basket.
Nelson against Curry. Green passes to Barnes. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
You got to forget about that one.
Andre, a new team, a fresh start, and in front of the Warrior faithful tonight, a great game for you here. Tell us how it feels to get this win here at home with your new teammates.
Well, that was the goal, to give these great fans a good start for the season. Coach talked about how important our home court is, so got to take advantage of it. We appreciate everybody out here supporting us.
Andre, thank you. Some of the best fans in the NBA, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. It's hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves this star more than this guy. Wow. You get jealous. Feeds off that team. What's they got behind him? Unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
I'm gonna put waiting on Jesus for real while you bullshit. See, all I see is a fucking moon and shit. I ain't trying to make no damn moon pie. It's 8:05. Jesus is late. He black. Cause black people ain't never on time. I just proved it. You bitch ass talk while I'm waiting on my damn mama. I'm just gonna sit outside. I ain't got time for shit. I spoke to gone. I could've went to Biloxi. I ain't got shit to do. I want to get on FaceTime. I really want to cook for y'all. Want some fried rice? You know, beef, no shrimp. Snapchat, you finna get flamed. Your ugly ass. Hot dog water drinking ass. Like a spoiled can of bologna eating ass. You know you black if you ever made this face when you shit. Screw this. Golly, holy moly, black man, you're a bastard. And I'm proud to be a white man. I was a hoe on the floor for the low. I knew my uncle was ain't no good dick in that booty, run.
I found the shopping mall, and I was just looking for the Muslim paperboy. And I haven't heard the good news.
Them big buffaloes in prison, they be like this. Bend over. I want that ass, boy. What team? And you know Jesus ain't here yet. So yeah, he black. It's official. Jesus is black.
Won't pull up my pants. Let me do my dance. Show my ass. Won't pull up my pants. Let me do my dance.
Bell one day, don't be like, hey, Stephanie, how you doing today? 89 cents is what I'm going to pay. Say hello to Bob. He's in the back seat. Give me something big with a bunch of beef. Snapchat. What's that mean if your grandma still pregnant? Because I be trying to ask around and see if you nigga know. Damn, no, she my grandma. She's 6 months, nigga. A young nigga that be taking cartoons, like, to see it, he be like, Goku Vegeta, fusion up, they said. In the playroom, just playing. I do this shit, I just be playing. It be fun, like, I like to uplift myself, because if I feel down, I'm start being depressed and all this shit. It's nice to be optimistic. Oh, I want some syrup. Bitch, give me some syrup on my fucking pancakes. Mom, you're fucking out of here. Get the fuck out. Dad, you're fucking out of here too, fucking dude. So I just came over to buy some Cool Whip, and this guy just kicked his pants out. There's no diggity doubt. No diggity doubt. No G, never creep. If you tripping, then put your ass to sleep. I put your mom to sleep, put your uncle to sleep, and your auntie sleep. I put your nephew's cousin's mom to sleep, your grandmama, your pastor to sleep. I'm a dog. Throw me a high wing. Where I'm from, if you ain't from where I'm from, and you in my hood, act gay, and I won't shoot you. Bro, see how ugly I am? I'm ugly as fuck. I look like the fucking great value Kevin Gates. I look like a damn. No. Neotic, ironic, symbolic, Illuminati product that's gonna get killed if I talk about it. Back in this damn house, it's too damn cold out there, motherfucker. It's too damn cold. My bad for all my profanity that I, use. I'm sorry, I apologize. I was like, boy, I'm high as a pussy. He was like, pussy ain't high. I said, giraffe pussy, duh. Yeah. I want to know this. Is it okay if two opposite transgender people link up? Is that a scene? I don't know. Who is a female and a female a dude and they fuck around and get together? Is that a scene? Can they go to hell for that? What? Told me to read the books, and that's why I'm so goddamn smart. My mom told me to shut the fuck up, and that's why I'm in jail now. If Fleet Johnson do, he be like, a man's butt is more important than drinking water. Booty. Booty is more important than Jordans. Honest opinion, what the fuck I look like? Do I look like a fucking taco shell? What the fuck I look like? I don't know. I think I'm light skinned. You 18 years old, and you pay the bills, and you stay by yourself. Then, motherfucker can't tell you shit, right? That's what I thought. Took the house, just modulate, turn up. Y'all can't see me, but BK all day. Said,
Knocked out.
Who?
Later. JB must be on the store now.
Knocked out.
That glow leaning. But the chain holding it up.
Ma, could you please send me some salad?
Huh?
Could you fix me some salad, please?
Salad?
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am? Oh, Mom.
You better eat in that room.
sport of life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, figuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your electric car and your iPad mini.
Tell you about it, he has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand.
What? I only got one bag.